Back on Twitter, Gar in the 608. Pete Carroll is wondering what that gum did to Hawk. Calm down, Adam. Lyle isn't coming back. I mean, I'm never sure exactly what I'm going to see when I look into the glass and check out the XR4 Ti. I always see Hawk because Hawk's right there at my 1 o'clock out of my right eye. And this dude's just on camera, like, just working his gum hard. I'm like, damn, Hawk, you look like a 6th grade girl. What are you doing, man? And his response was, hey, man, I'm nervous. It's stress. What kind of stress? This is your job. This is your life, Hawk. We do this every single day. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kyle's coming back, and my diet. Stress and your diet? Hawk, go ahead. I don't need to paraphrase this. Put on the cans quickly and just talk to me, Hawk. Take a deep breath. What's going on, man? Why are you so uptight?
It's a big day, you know. The guy that I replaced, who everyone likes a lot more and did a better job, is coming back, so that's one. And then two, you're right. This diet has me a little stressed out. It's it's a carb-free, sugar-free diet, so I'm on edge all the time.
Yeah, but why? I was going to say, why is today any different than any other day? I mean, dude, frankly, you look great. You've lost how much weight now?
24 pounds.
So what's the problem? You look great.
Well, thank you. Well. I look great. I feel terrible. How about that? You know, I'm freaking out, stressing out.
Yeah, dude, take it easy, man. Relax. Way to handle the stress of the job. You're very composed. I'm really impressed. And by really impressed, I mean not impressed at all, man. Come on, dude. Man up. Settle down.
Yeah, I will. Once Kyle's done. Once it's Monday.
It's neither here nor there, dude. Okay. If this will make you feel better and take the edge off, dude, you will never be him, and you'll never be able to carry his jock. All right, so just stop putting so much pressure on yourself. He's not coming back. He's moved on. He's doing great. His life is great. His career is great. Why are you sweating this? I mean, granted, there is a juxtaposition here. He's going to come on. He's going to sound great, and you're always going to sound like, well, you. Is that what you're stressed about?
Yeah, that's exact. You said it better than me.
You know what? Go get some gum. You have every right to be stressed. It's going to go badly for you, Hawk. Thanks. Earlier today, I looked through the glass. I looked at my current EP, Adam Hawk. My man is furiously chewing his gum. I'm like, Hawk, what are you doing, dude? Stop, man. Spit your gum out. Be a pro. What's your problem? He's like, I don't know, man. I'm just stressed. Stressed about what? Stressed about the guy that you're bringing on later on today, my predecessor. Stressed about my diet. I'm like, Hawk, man, just breathe through it. Take it easy. Because of this guy, the former executive producer of this program, the host of Good Morning Football, the host of a brand new show, the Kyle Brandt Football Experience, premiering tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network. We are joined live by Kyle Brandt. KB, like you and I used to always say back in the day, HYL. How you living?
Van Smack.
That's what I'm
living
saying.
Good, man. You caught me in the little bit of a malted hops frenzy, but it is great to be here at Wrigley Stadium. Yeah!
My man has lost nothing at all. Kyle Brandt joining us. All right, so here we go. You've had a lot of big moments in your life. You are premiering a new show. You can talk to me in a moment about what that show is and what it represents, but how you feeling? This thing's going to drop at 6 p.m. Eastern. You're a few hours off. How does it feel?
Dude, I'm exhilarated. I'm terrified. This has been one hell of a week. It appears, and it debuts in a few hours. I said I just taped it. Like, I just walked off set. It's one of these live-to-tape deals. You know how that goes. I don't know what the hell just happened, but it's going to be on TV in a few hours. I'll put it this way for the clones in a way they'll understand. This show is, it's crowded, it's crazy, it's chaotic. You're not sure what's up or what's down. It's kind of like the Jewel's teeth of TV shows. They're going to love it.
Dude, you did not just go there. You didn't say that. It's like the Jewel's teeth of TV shows. Hey, listen,
That's basically it, man. It's a mess.
Don't you miss that? I mean, dude, look, your life and your career are shaping up beautifully. I couldn't be more proud of you, but don't you miss that?
I miss it so much, dude. You would not believe it. Like, I get up in the morning. You know, my son Calvin is 4 now. And so he's basically just at the maturity level of the clones. It's perfect. So I can talk with him about Bob the Builder and Thomas the Tank Engine, or we can do, Kelly Clark Barson or Jennifer Love Hewitt or, the late, great Philip Eat More Often, all the ones that used to come in on the email chain. He thinks they're hilarious, again, because he's 4. And yes, dude, I really do miss the clones. I miss them badly.
You've coached that kid up. I'm proud of you. He is the former EP of the program. He is the host, co-host of Good Morning Football, and the host of the Kyle Brandt Football Experience, which is going to drop tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. KB, I'm going to break the format and go right to the clones. Since you love the clones and you mentioned the clones, they've got a few questions. I solicited earlier today. Paulie T. Wall asks, quote, more nervous, first time hosting the Jungle or calling the Bears preseason game?
First time hosting the Jungle, I did 3 hours of content, dude, in the first 7 minutes of the show. But the Bears preseason game, again, I'll put it in a way that clones can understand. I was like calling in to the hack off, and it was basically like Soldier Field, Chicago Bears, Val Kilmer, global warming, dead on the floor. That was me, man. That's how I felt in Soldier Field. It's a really warm memory for me.
All right. Chad in Lincoln asks, have you karaoke'd any Pearl Jam lately?
No. That would be the Pearl Jam. That was Jay Stu or Jay Chu. No, I haven't done the karaoke because I certainly have not gotten together with Mr. Automatic as he's known. No, it's I was the guy who sat there and laughed at him and filmed that while Jay Stu was doing Better Man, which I think the clones then turned Jim into Butterman, which was a highly compromised second draft.
Go ahead, Alvin. Have you got it? Give us a taste.
If you give Jay Stu like 3 sips of one vodka cran, he's up there doing the Butterman, and it was legendary.
Way to handle your business, Stu. Nice composure. Kyle Brandt joining us. He is the host of the Kyle Brandt Football Experience. It's going to premiere tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Kyle, tell me about the show. How did that come to be, and exactly what is it?
It's nuts, man. It's Friday, and Jim, we'll just speak plainly here. Nobody loves a Friday evening like you, like me. This show goes on at gin o'clock. I mean, it might as well be sponsored by the Sapphire. It is so fun that it's on Friday, and here's the deal. The NFL Network decided, in their wisdom, idiocy, whatever it may be, to give me 30 minutes to just play. The show is so different. It's not on a TV set. I'm not on a desk. I'm not on a couch. I'm not on a miniature football field laying out the cover 2. I'm inside the control room. I am in the control room surrounded by 50 monitors, 5,000 buttons, and I get to be a mad scientist. There's like a deep, deep river of nostalgia that flows through this show. Like, we will have the best highlight from week 6, but we will also have the best highlight from 1986. We can play any play ever. And I will ask you, dude, every person that comes through the show, we say, you love football, I love the NFL, we all love the NFL. But everybody has the first moment that they got hooked by the NFL, or the first player they liked, or the first play. What was it for you? Everybody remembers your first, dude. Who was it for you?
I got that. That's easy. In fact, it's kind of funny because for episode 50 of the Jim Rome podcast, I had Ron Say in, KB. The Penguin was my idol.
Yeah.
So growing up in Los Angeles, my 3 idols were Ron Say, Gail Goodrich, and Terry Bradshaw. One of those guys is not like the others. It's Terry Bradshaw. The reason for that, I can remember my first favorite football moment, the immaculate reception. Franco Harris. The ball is going to Frenchie Fuqua. It goes up. Jack Tatum hits it, and out of nowhere, there's Franco off his shoe tips, up the sideline. Thanks for coming. My favorite and first NFL moment ever, the immaculate reception. And this is why I'm an LA native who is a Steeler fan growing up.
That's incredible. And so you come on the show, Jim. You're sitting next to me, and the second you start saying Franco, the second you mention his name, I physically push a button, and the glistening Franco footage comes in 1080p, and we talk about it, and we get misty, and we remember it, and there's all the behind-the-scenes stuff, because we have the whole NFL Films archives from any time. So we'll talk about it, we'll reminisce, and then we'll bookend it, and we'll wrap up with talk about this weekend Steelers game and Franco Harris to James Conner, on and on. It is the past and the present at the same time. It's so fun, man. You'd love it.
What a blast. The Kyle Brandt Football Experience premiering tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network. It's already taped. He's done the work. Now it's just a matter of sitting back and watching it. Now, KB, if that was my first and favorite football moment ever, my second favorite football moment ever, if you were going to go there next and follow up, was that time that you blew out your Achilles in the offseason. Broham, for the clones that don't know this, what happened to you this offseason?
All right. So KB's getting a little older. I ain't the guy that showed up off the days of our lives and cruised in here and cut my teeth on the text contest back in 2008. Texting 37170 with your Emilio Textivez resets and all that stuff. That guy is long gone. So I was shooting a promo. That's fancy talk for commercial clones, where they put you on camera and they have you. Look, I'm the mad scientist of the morning show we do in the network. I'm the energizer guy. I'm the guy the catalyst. So they say, yeah, we love your energy. Jump around, do some karate kicks, and do this and do that. And I'm on camera and lit and everything. And I say, shouldn't I warm up or something? Like, no, just get into it. So I'm doing like the Dirk Diggler kick and the Daniel LaRusso, and on camera, in the most glorious slow motion you have ever seen, I just get sniper right in the Achilles. Boom! It's like my foot explodes. It felt like, the old like Rudy Tomjanovich. I feel like the scoreboard fell on my face.
on the head, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, out of my head. I'm sorry. Well, I feel like the scoreboard fell on my foot.
Wow.
And I turned around and it was gone. And that was 3 months ago. And, Brooke, my wife, and we had 2 kids under 5. I became the 3rd kid under 5. So it worked out real well on the home front, too, dude. It went over great.
Oh, dude, did you need surgery?
I needed surgery, immediate surgery, and I got it. They cut me, they went in, they reconnected, and now I'm in physical therapy. I feel like if anybody listening, I'm sure it's so many people have, if you ever have in your adulthood a major lower body injury, it ages you by 15 years. And the only silver lining that comes from this is I don't know how those athletes do it. Like Richard Shermans, who's coming off an Achilles, or Terrell Suggs, or Eric Berry. I can't even walk up the stairs. Never mind me coming up and hitting a running back. I can't carry the groceries out of the car anymore. I'm 39 right now, dude, going on 65. It's a sad case.
It's incredible. Kyle Brandt joining us. Also about tonight's show, it's going to drop in a few hours. You've also pledged that tonight's show is going to include, among others, Steve Atwater, Rocket Ishmael, Dante Hall, Captain Kirk, and MC Hammer, and you're going to jam all these dudes into the first 2 minutes? True?
First 2 minutes, man. And the rest of the show is the same thing. Make no mistake, like, we will have Todd Gurley. We'll have the current stars. We'll have Todd Gurley. We'll also have Todd Christensen, Todd Light, Todd Sauerbrunn. We have them all. I'm not lying, there's a Rick Meyer moment in the show. But
dude, I love Rick Meyer.
Who doesn't? Goshen, Indiana. I love Rick Meyer, too. He's in wine now, bro. He's in wine, Bledsoe's in wine, and the two of them went 1-2 in the draft. So that's the kind of thing that we revel in. A sample segment would be like, so Bledsoe and Meyer went 1-2. They're in wine now. Goff and Wentz went 1-2. What are they going to be into at the end of their careers? It's tying the two together. It's really fun.
Dude, I don't know if you know this, but did you know when you sat with Rick Meyer, he and our boy Rob Guthrie are really tight.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well then, yes. A friend of Guthrie's is a friend of mine. I didn't know that. How did Guthrie know Meyer?
They lived in San Diego. They're neighbors. They're kids. They know each other. The kids play ball together. They're tight.
All right, well, Meyer knows Rob Guthrie, but does he know Raj Guthrie?
Oh, yeah, he knows Raj. He knows Raj. We all know Raj. He knows Raj.
Best guy in the world.
Dude, I got to ask you before you go. So you and I have not done this. We really haven't done this at all, and we certainly haven't done it here. As you sit back, now you're really busy, but I know you've checked out The Jungle on TV. Now, for a long time, when you and I were together and you worked here, you and I would talk about, are we going to roll this thing out on TV? Yeah. How do we do this? We did it after you left. I know you've seen this from afar. What are your impressions and the clones? What do you think about the clones on TV?
Oh, man, let's get into this. All right. I never thought when I left the show, I never thought that the show would miss me for a second. I mean that. The show is the show. You're a grinder. You've been in it for years. I never thought the show would miss me. And then I saw the first time that the CBS Sports Network cameras went to the XR4TI and those faces were put on television. Oh, my God. Let me tell you, dude, you missed me there big time. Hey, Alvin, very flattering angle. Very good look for you. And I watched that shot, and you know who I sympathize with? I sympathize with the guy who's controlling the cameras for the network who has to push that button, because what is he supposed to do? Can he cut away from or pan away from Alvin's spike haircut? Because if he does, then he's just on James Kelly's scalp. And if he cuts away from James Kelly's scalp, then he has to look at, Adam Hawk's top-buttoned hipster shirt. There's nowhere to go. And you've said it. I'm watching the show, Jim, and they're going to the crew, and it's like, these hells have eyes. I'm saying, go back to Jim. And for years, you have told the listeners, more of me and less of you. I would tell the CBS Sports Network, listen, guys, more of me and less of crew. We're trying to do TV here. I cannot go to that shot anymore. I almost threw up.
Oh, dude, more of me and less of crew. KB, you have never not thought that you were the best-looking guy of any room you walked in, but never more so than right now. That was brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. All right, so how many hours away now? 6 p.m. Eastern puts us at what?
We are at about
3.5 hours?
Yeah, three and a half hours if my math is right. And dude, my hands are shaking. You understand? You get the TV business, the network. The NFL Network is filled with Hall of Fame players and award-winning journalists and all these insiders and these amazing people. And me, the real world guy, the jungle guy, I have been given this piece of real estate on Fridays, the day after Thursday Night Football. It's a very big day for the network. They gave it to me, and it's like I'm so thrilled, so flattered, and I just hope I don't blow it.
Dude, they don't give things away. You earn those things. You earned it. They didn't give it to you. And one last thing on the way out the door, you were known for all those things and also known for the jukebox. So here's one more for you. On Twitter, Jimmer Smith, quote, "Today is Friday. Would you have done an all Beatles jukebox Friday today? Also, do you still back it in at the NFL Network? An all Beatles jukebox."
Yeah, first of all, I would have done an all Beatles, and I don't know, let's just say we would have played a lot of things off the White Album, and I would say, no, I don't back in anymore because now I get car service, so I just get out. Life is pretty good. But, Jim, hold on, let me say something before I go. I want to say something very earnestly. I am here in large part because of you. I've been around you for years. I find myself, now that I have this show, Jim, I'm not kidding, doing things that you used to do, preparing the same way, sending the same type of emails to my staff, almost word for word. So just make no mistake, Kyle in New York would never have happened without two people, Jim in SoCal and Toby in Houston. Those are my guys. I wouldn't be here without you. I love you. Thank you.
Kyle Brandt, I love you too, man. This show would not be, the show that you see right now on TV would not be the show that it is without you either, Kyle in New York. I am extremely proud of you. Not at all surprised, but extremely proud of you. Clones, he's got a brand new TV show, the Kyle Brandt Football Experience. It's going to drop at 6 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network tonight. KB, nice job, bro. Good luck with it.
Man.
Do it again
so
soon.
Much.
You got it, bro. Love you. Kyle Brandt. That was awesome. That was so much fun. We are having an amazing Friday here in the jungle. All right. If you want to react to it, last chance, and make sure you watch his show. Brand new show, the Kyle Brandt Football Experience. Tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network, and he is still a co-host of Good Morning Football, also on NFL Network.